For ages, the sun has been shining brightly in the sky. But how? Even a lamp needs kerosene to light up. What is the sun's or any of the star's fuel? A star's fuel is actually the simplest element of all, hydrogen. Just as different colors combine to form a new color, the nuclei of atoms combine to form new atoms in a process known as fusion. For most of their lives, stars fuse hydrogen atoms in their core to produce helium, releasing an immense amount of energy that powers them. The outward pressure produced by this fusion energy balances gravity's pull on the star, like a game of tug-of-war where both the players are equally powerful. But just as my lamp runs out of kerosene, stars also run out of hydrogen in their core. Due to this, fusion decreases and gravity starts taking over the game. The core begins to collapse, becoming hotter, causing helium itself to fuse further into carbon and oxygen. This process releases energy at an even greater rate, causing the size of the envelope to swell, making it a red giant. What happens next depends on the initial mass of the star. In stars less than around 8 times the mass of our Sun, the outer layers are shed out, leaving behind the approximately Earth-sized dense core called the white dwarf. On the other hand, the heavier stars are much more stubborn and refuse to stop. These have greater pressure and therefore greater temperatures, so they go on to fuse even carbon, producing heavier and heavier elements all the way up to iron. This is a dead end because the fusion of iron takes up more energy than it gives out. The heavy iron accumulates until the core reaches a certain limit. Gravity ultimately wins and the star collapses in a matter of seconds in what we call a supernova explosion. This is a factory where all elements heavier than iron are produced. After the collapse, again depending on the mass, the core either becomes a neutron star or a black hole. That means that every atom in our body except for hydrogen was made in a star. Scientists today are researching to replicate the fusion reactions to harness a clean and abundant source of power. These are just some of the fascinating ways in which everything in our universe ultimately ties together.